Hello, Right Now Media people. We are live again in sunny California today. Wanted to introduce you to some fantastic person that I'd like to introduce you to. We're going to do some interviews today. So, hi, sir. How are you? What's your name, sir?
Hi, I'm good. My name is Emont. Ymmot.
That
Emont.
is a fantastic name. I thank you for being with us here today, and I'd love to just ask you some
Yeah.
questions.
Sure. Happy to be here.
Well, my first question is what is it like living in a world upside down?
What is upside down?
Well, that's interesting. Let me rephrase it. What are some advantages to being right side up in a world that is upside down?
Well, there's a lot of advantages to it. There's the fact that I can tell when it's going to rain because I get the rain first, so that's nice. It's only a few seconds early, but I still get it first, so that's good. And water is so important for this world, and it's so important for our health and our hearts and our minds. And so I just, man, if we can just drink more water, man, I think the world will be a better place, don't you?
Yeah, I agree. I think water is super, super important. And what an interesting concept that you kind of get it first. So let
That
me
is
ask you, can
exactly
you
right.
tell me a little bit about your family?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm married to my wife, and she's just a small town girl. When we met, she was living in a lonely world, and decided to take a really late train. It was like a midnight train, and she just said she was going anywhere. And then we met. There was a singer in a smoky room. Um, it smelled like wine and cheap perfume, and you know, it was just two strangers, man. We just met up, and we've been together ever since. We just haven't just stopped believing in each other. So that's been the thing. I got two kiddos. Wait, no, I think I have three. I have three kiddos. One is Downton Abbey. That's her name. I don't know where we got that name from. The other one is Emma Cake, because I like cake. And then my son, his name is Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson.
That is one big extended family. Some of those
Yep.
names sound pretty familiar to me too, but I don't know where either.
Not real sure either.
The day when the world turned upside down, when a frown became a smile, and a smile became a frown.
When the mice chased the cats chased the dogs laughed out loud at the pink and yellow frogs.
When you went to bed in the daytime, got up at night. When the birds took the school bus and the cows took flight.
When the moon came out in the middle of the day and all of the ocean's fish rolled around in the hay.
When children ruled the world and ice cream was for free and elephants shrank to the size of a flea.
When the grass rained lollipops up to the sky, when you wanted to laugh but could only cry.
When magic beans were real and giants very small. You would eat spiders' legs so you could creep up the wall.
This all happened when the world turned upside down.
After I went to bed with a smile night.
So tell me, can you share with us what you do for a living?
You know what? I have one of the best jobs in the entire world. Some people might think it's a little odd, but it's one of the best jobs in the world. Some people don't really see it from my perspective, but I see it as a really good job. My job is to identify gum that is on the tops of desks in schools, the tops of bleachers at sports facilities, and then chairs in like the movie theaters and other places like that. And I just am so skilled at being able to spot that gum. And the best part about it is I don't have to get the gum off of there. Somebody else does that for me. I just identify it. I just see it, and it makes it real easy to spot for me because of my unique position and my unique perspective on life.
So do you do that all over the world or just in your area?
Man, anywhere they'll send me.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. So do you fly up in the plane or down in the plane?
Well, there's only one way to fly.
And what's that way?
That's in the plane.
That's true. Very, very true. So
Yeah.
tell me a little bit more about your philosophy of life.
Yeah, with my unique perspective, I mean, who's to say what's impossible? I mean, they forget this world keeps spinning, and with each new day, I can feel a change in everything. And as the surface breaks, reflections fade, but in some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping my curiosity. And I live by this unique thing when I think about life, man. I just want to turn the whole thing upside down. I find the things they say just can't be found. I share this love I find with everyone, and I sing and I dance to the world songs. I just don't want this feeling to go away. And another thing that I keep thinking about too is that if you change the way you look at things, then the things you look at change. So maybe you're going through a difficult time right now. Maybe you're dealing with something really challenging. Man, if you'll just maybe, maybe turn your head a little bit this way or that way, maybe get somebody to give you a different perspective, then the things that you're looking at will change, and you'll see it from a different angle. And that's my philosophy on life.
Everything is upside down nowadays. So I decided to challenge my team to see if they can drink a bottle of water upside down. Enjoy.
One last question for you, and it might be a tough question.
Okay.
What advice do you have in this world of COVID-19?
Oh man, it's like I always say, things are the way that they are, and you choose to look at it one way or the other. So you can look at it from like where your head is, all the way around, and you can look at it as though it's a bad thing, or you just turn right side up and think, you know what, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this together.
You know what? We are going to get through this together. And it's because of people like you who see things in a different way, in a different perspective that really helps others. So I want to say thank you so much for joining us today. And you know
Oh,
what? Good luck spotting that gum and continue
thank you.
living your life the way that you do. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
joining us today.
you got it. Thanks for having me on your show. You
All
guys
right.
enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
that's not sterile. Sandman, side with us please. We're really frightened of this new disease. Just get us out of quarantine, 'cause we don't want COVID-19. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Sandman, it's breaking my heart. We're giving handshakes from 6 feet apart. The supermarkets are in a caper, like even Amazon is out of toilet paper. Sandman, I'm so alone. Now legally I cannot leave my home, and I am sick of this old place. Mr. Sandman, don't touch your face. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Sandman, bring us this cure, and you'll go down in history for sure. We'll tell the world just how you inspire us for helping us defeat coronavirus. Sandman, we're wasting away, the race increasing by more every day, and how I pray I don't get sick.